I'm just gonna sit right here and, you know. Oh, I'm still making friends.
Destroy, swag, brush, kill, destroy, swag, push,
I enjoyed it. My friend David did here. I think about you did here. You didn't see me pass up a Bible. Oh my God, me too.
I mean, it was open, so it could
Crown Prince!
Oh, okay. Let me do that for you.
Yep, oops. Oh, Las Vegas.
If Joe does show up, I will immediately be out. He can replace me.
What's that seat over there?
Well, there's an extra mic. Oh, okay.
But I'm sorry you're not the real.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't scheduled to be up here, but I'm an animator, so I guess.
You count. It's good.
It's a real shame. You're not the real.
Sorry.
Never apologize. One thing I've learned from the internet is never apologize.
Sorry, not sorry.
But if you do apologize to the masses, make sure to monetize it.
And cry, and make sure it's filmed, and you sniff when you start the film.
Yeah,
Then
make
gotta
sure
wait
you
a couple
breathe
seconds
deeply.
before you talk.
And then, you know.
And make sure it's 5 bars, that drama.
10 mid-roll ads.
Yep.
10.
Yep.
The thumbnail is crying.
And make sure to set privately all the DMs that you had to jump scares.
Actually, there was a glitch one time on YouTube. They corrected it since, but it was like back in 2015. That if you had your video unlisted, and then you got all your friends to go and watch it, and all your social medias to update it, leave comments, and then you were like, all right, here we go, and now we're setting it to live. The algorithm glitched and thought this thing that just appeared got thousands of views, and there's like, oh crap, let's put it on trending right now. So it was a glitch to go immediately to trending. All right, cool. So you want to start the panel? Probably. All right, cool. You guys excited to see brand new cartoons?
They don't sound excited enough.
Yeah, you guys don't sound excited enough. I need to hear
Have
it.
to cancel it.
Okay, panel's canceled. Go home.
So we should all introduce ourselves, starting.
Wait, doesn't the reel introduce us?
No, well, you know, just Viva's not on the reel. He just got to actually introduce himself.
Okay, I'll do that very quickly then. Hello, I'm Viva Reverie. I'm an animator. I've been in the fandom for a long while now. I've done such dumb works as Princess Celestia being Deep. Yes.
Yes.
I've also made a couple of others, Canadian Horse Pirates. We got some people who watched that one.
I love that song.
Thank you so much. I love it. Also got like lots of other little things I did. Particle Mirror, I guess. Recently I've done a couple of. I did a music video for Lemon Demon's musical chairs, and an hour-long spectacular called Tree Happy Horses, which is a Danganronpa parody. I'm rather proud of. And hour-long content, very difficult to produce, but yeah. Anyway. Oh my god. I didn't even think about anthology. Anyway, yeah, that's me.
Alright, so I'm Crown Prince. I've for a long time. Most of my contributions, animation-wise, have gone into anthologies 4, 5, and 6. So that's kind of what I've been doing. But I think you also animated, there's this project called Equestria, so I did part 1, and you have done parts 2 and 3?
Yeah, it was a joint project between me, Anthony, and Crown. Crown did part 1, I did part 2, and Anthony did part 3, which, by the way, is premiering at in the Stars Hall after this panel, reviewing his Magic Live, Equestria 3. I would love to see you there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all for me.
Hello, I'm Pimations. It has been my job for the last 5 years to take child-friendly icons and make them swear. Today, what I'm premiering is the first time I'm changing that. I'm presenting my own characters.
It'll never work.
2.5-minute adventure. Yay.
They swear though, right?
No. Lisa swears for Pimation. It's also my first attempt at complete PG comedy, so it's bad.
So I'm Minty Root. So most of my contribution has been to give my assets to other animators to actually animate them. But I've worked on Good Morning Baltimore. And tonight I'm gonna show in premiere the preview of Luna's Determination, which is a project I'm really excited to show you. It's been a while I've been announcing that I've been working in it, so I really want to.
So I did get a text from Brian dance party. He said he's going to be a few minutes, so there you go.
I'll jump out when he shows up.
Literally
We have
dumb.
a mic down
We
here.
have another mic down there.
There's another mic. Just
Okay.
Next to me.
Okay.
I'm Pigga PD. I honestly don't know quite what I do. I just kind of go all over the place and roast Pi Nation, so there you go. But did also organized and animated on Good Morning Baltimore. So, and have done other stuff. All right.
I'm Crunchy Crow, and I'm relatively new to the whole BronyCon scene. It's been a lot of fun. I love you guys so much. I'm also known as the gremlin that lives in Pimation's basement. I do a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff and character design, and we hash out ideas and stuff. And so the short that we're going to premiere here, which is all PG. Sorry, it was partly my idea. So, my bad. It's gonna be a lot of fun to premiere that here. Excited to meet you guys. Let's have a good panel.
So, as of tradition to the animating live panel, we always start out with the animation reel that kind of introduces and refreshes everyone's mind visually what the artists have worked on. So we can play that, right? It's a little cut together because I was packing and leaving and I was like, oh no, we need this reel.
Pretty excited?
Who's excited?
I'm excited. I've never been so excited.
Someone's a little bit too excited here in front.
Don't get too excited.
Just don't pop a blood vessel, please. We don't want a medical incident.
And if you do, keep it to yourself. Just everybody else try and enjoy this one.
He's here! Wait, he's here!
You're tardy.
Yeah, you drew a short straw. Now you have to
Tardy.
sit next to me.
So what I did right there is a good lesson for all of you who are commissioning the animators. There's the deadline, and then when the action come out. Yeah. All right, go up.
Okay. I mean, we reached the deadline.
Yeah. So is the microphone.
Animators. get it done.
Sometime,
eventually.
All right, cool. So, let's see new cartoons. So, who wants to go first?
Me.
That man.
I'll do it.
Alright, show us your animation.
Fimations, who wants to go first?
Yeah.
I mean, my stuff is really new.
Guess I'll show my new cartoon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a little background first.
Do it.
I was inspired to make this sort of idea when I watched the movie Rango, and then The Amazing World of Gumball right after. And then Crunchy said she wanted to make a cowboy show, and I stole her idea.
Yeah, I have this original idea where I have a wonderfully built world and it's all Western based. And he goes, I wanna make it.
I wanna do it.
So he ran away with my idea. So now I'm on board with this, and he has no choice.
Alright, okay with it. So here is the world premiere of Operation Cowboy. Actually, that's a code name. It's called Sheriff Hayseed.
Yeah! That's the original name now.
Do you want to press the play button?
Do you
Yeah,
want to
that
press
sounds
the
cool.
play button?
So, quick disclaimer, it's called Sheriff Hayseed, but they never say Sheriff Hayseed in this first episode because I'm bad at writing. They only call him Todd. That's his first name.
What do you mean bad writing? That
If you guys don't like it, I can
Nobody
replace it.
complained.
Just do it.
Go ahead.
You may think you're winning, Sean, but you are very wrong. Behold, my secret defense. There, out of your knight's reach. You can take back the checkmate now.
That moves you in the path of my rook. Checkmate.
Can King move his bases?
No, checkmate. Move it back, Todd.
No, this game is stupid.
This is more than a game. It trains your brain to strategize, how to see what the enemy is planning and think ahead.
Who needs strategy when you're the best shot in the West? Watch out!
Idiots, probably. Seriously?
That scared me. I flinched. Put your hands where I can see them. Or whatever works.
Well, if it isn't the sheriff of Dropwater.
And also the deputy. Hi, I'm Sean.
Put the money back, snake person.
What do you think, boys?
I like that idea. Wait, what's happening? I spaced out.
Take out the sheriff!
Oh.
And there's more where that came from. Except I'll be hitting you this time instead of those other guys. So yeah.
A wide open fuzzy? Show me what you got.
Watch out!
I caught your boomerang. What now, big guy?
It's no good, Todd. You gotta try something else.
Right. So what's the plan?
This one's on you, dude. If learning how to strategize is stupid, then you should be able to do it no problem, right?
Yeah. No problem.
Forget it, Todd. I got him. I punched him. Bad guys on the floor.
Oh, yeah, right. We should probably put them in jail.
So that took 3 months.
I really want you guys to like this short because I did character designs and I love my donkey character and I want to make plushies of him. So.
But Timations, what about the elements of cringe? You promised more
question. It's almost like I have something of that to show.
Wow! I did not know this at all!
This is unexpected.
Oh no! Wait.
No,
Extras. Okay, see that folder called Secret?
Yeah. Click on it.
Click it.
Click it.
Boom, go. Okay, pause for a sec.
Hi guys! Wait.
Okay, the problem with this one is it's not done. It is 40 seconds of the next episode, and there are no backgrounds except that one. But it's something. I don't know. It's still. I'm just showing that I'm still working on it.
All right.
So, how many recruits did we get from those flyers?
This is everyone, Penn.
This is everyone? This is everyone we got from the flyers.
Actually, I was here before we put up the flyers.
Oh, right. Here first. You got a haircut. Why'd you get a haircut?
So I can make this.
Everyone? Yep. Oh god.
So what's the plan?
We infiltrate Celestia's castle and destroy Flame Majesty.
With what?
Magic.
My magic?
Can you shoot lasers?
I can stir mashed potatoes.
How violent?
Not enough to kill someone.
I can try.
Yeah.
There were like 2 more seconds, but it froze. That's okay though.
So you mean it was not intentional? You know, when you make a mistake and it turns out good.
Yeah, we can't see it.
It actually was good. There was a swear like right after that.
Oh!
This is an anthology joke. This is a Christian panel. This is a Christian convention.
Absolutely no swearing.
Too late for
Last
that
thing I
now.
did, I was reprimanded. Basically, what?
Alright, yes. Alright, cool. Yes, I do have a brand new cartoon. You guys want to see it?
Yeah!
Alright. So you know how I kind of spent a long time with my cartoons?
Yeah.
Well, I tried to do something different this year and do the exact opposite. And I call this animation Phoning It In, not because I got busy and I was terrible with managing my time and forgot that this weekend was going on this weekend, but an artistic expression. And it's also a collaboration with Crunchy. So here we go, the new animation. It's called Dab.
Good stuff.
Sorry. Hey, Petey, did you do anything for the animation panel?
Animation panel? Oh no, I forgot.
Do you want to phone it in?
Yeah, but won't people hate it?
You know what to do about the haters?
Crunchy, no, please.
You gotta dab on the haters.
How'd you base it? Do not steal!
I greatly apologize. All my time went to anthology. Who didn't see anthology?
Me!
Okay, cool.
You guys suck.
I feel so sorry for you.
Do you want to show the short that I made for anthology?
Yes! Sir! things.
It's still stick figures, so it's kind of relatively easy to animate. A lot of people are like, Petey, what have you been working on this past, year? And I'm like, oh, well, Cool Cat. I loved working on Cool Cat, but I had tried to take it in a new direction, and this is a work in progress. So like the same with 40 seconds from Elements of Cringe, this kind of doesn't have backgrounds in some shots. But if you haven't seen this before, this is what I've been working on for okay, I don't know, Max. The past year and a half. Here we go.
What's new, pussycat?
That's it. There you go. There's Cool Cat and Shima. I don't know what. It's very surreal. So, alright.
I think I can show mine. It's not a comedy though. Sorry.
I mean, with the trend, it should be getting worse and worse. We started with the PG and we got a PG.
Started from the bottom.
Soon it's just going to be flashing colors and descent into madness.
Fine!
Wasn't it in the first place?
Yeah, I mean...
Convention.
Just a little backstory. This project is based on the song Luna's Determination by Melodic Pony. If you have heard about what happened last year. I'm basically trying to create something in his memory. I think I'm going to just do a quick shout out to the Melodic Memorial. You should definitely check that out. But I'm going to explain it later. Alrighty?
Okay.
Also, there's no background or video from me, so...
I just hate background.
Cool. I love the vast difference in style that we got here. We got weird, extremist, surrealist, cringe, And actually artistic expression. Here we go.
I don't think any of us have used the same medium for the video we presented. I was in Toon Boom. Flash.
Just drawings.
We use my iPhone.
It counts.
Oh yeah.
We
They use
record on
practical
my
effects.
Practical effects. Traditional animation.
Can you call it that?
Traditional with very big air quotes around it.
Yeah. Crown Prince.
Oh, well, I didn't bring anything new because it only occurred to me at the last minute that the convention's open to non-pony stuff, so all the stuff I've been working on, all the progress works, I didn't bring it. But I brought Szechuan sauce from Anthology last night. It seems like some of you haven't seen that, so we'll play that. But I also brought a bit from Questria, which is the project that we talked about, just from the first episode, so we can play. I mean, you guys want to see videos, right? Alright, so why don't we play the Questria bit?
Do we have it?
Yeah, it should be. It's a clip. What name was it? Questria. It's a cube.
Oh, there
There it is.
Come on, the day is young. Let's go do something.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. Anything. Let's have some fun.
Bored much?
Come on, Sweetie Bloom. Look where we live. We should be storming a dark fortress.
Breaking and entering?
Battling an evil wizard.
Assault with deadly weapons?
Claiming the treasure.
Grand theft?
Well, when you put it that way.
Adventure sounds kind of mean.
Look, I'm just saying, there's more to life than the great truffle hunt. The world was made for epic capers, daring feats, and the search for untold stories yet to warm weary hearts in a cold winter's night.
Hey, good luck, man, but seriously, around here, all the capering's covered.
Aw,
But face it, dude, nothing special ever happens to us.
That's what you think.
what the?
It's Ponyville Castle.
What's going on here?
Something happened to the eyesore.
The
Where is it?
Everywhere. Watch your step.
Whoa.
That's not even the weird part.
Hold on, Clever.
Did anyone see how it happened? I can't say it's a bad move, but what's Princess Twilight doing?
Where is Princess Twilight?
I'm sure she'd be here if something went wrong.
She'd be here to tell us that everything's okay. If everything's okay.
We need to go in there and check. Volunteers?
I can't.
Hold on, Captain Adventure, that's your cue.
Huh? Oh, right. Stand back, everybody. Hello? Your Highness? Anyone? Oh, whoa!
So that's just a preview because this entire video is 18 minutes long, and that's why it's animated in that style, because like heck, I'm doing this guy's stuff for 18 minutes.
The full video is online on Anthony C's channel, as is part 2, and part 3 is being premiered at Reviewing His Magic Live at 8:30. So
You do have time to catch up.
Oh, you do.
And we're gonna knock heads at some point.
Yeah.
So there's that, and that's a little bit of a look into that project, and all the people from that one will be able to later. And then the other one I brought is part from Anthology, which is what I've basically spent all of last month doing. Not just this animation, but putting the whole project together and all that other stuff. So why don't we play the Szechuan sauce one?
User.
That's...
Now you're gonna go and do whatever I say, Morty, forever. And I'll go out and I'll find some more of that Mulan Szechuan teriyaki dipping sauce, Morty. Because that's what this is all about, Morty. That's my one-armed man. I'm not driven by avenging my dead family, Morty. That was fake. I'm driven by finding that McNugget sauce. I want that Mulan McNugget sauce, Morty. That's my series arc. It takes 9 seasons. I want my McNugget dipping sauce, Szechuan sauce, Morty. That's what's gonna take us all the way to the end, Morty. Season 9 more seasons, Morty. 9 more seasons until I get that dipping Szechuan sauce. For 97 more years, Morty. I want that McNugget sauce, Morty.
So that's what I brought with with me, and while this convention has been going on, a new Scribble Kibble episode came out, which there may be a few people who know what that is. That's a show I do Alright, that's cool. It's a show I do every week. There's a new episode, and it takes an animation that's popular, and I talk about how they made it, different techniques. So it's actually pretty good if you want to get started animating. It's a little simple concepts.
Crown never sleeps.
Actually, I get 9 hours of sleep every
I think
night.
Viv's the only one that doesn't sleep.
Yeah, I'm a 9 hour.
I'm jealous. You're like
Nice.
4 or 5.
Enough.
I flew from Australia, and it's literally on the other side of the world. My sleep is, it's a little messy to say the least.
You're just waking up.
It's fine. Don't worry about me.
It's fine.
Glimpse-sized air quote backwards. No, it's fine. I swear.
So I think we haven't heard from Brony Dance Party down there yet.
BDP.
I just found out that I was on this panel yesterday.
I didn't know.
I am not good with communication, I'm sorry.
I found out I was on this panel right as it started.
Well, he hasn't
He told me Sunday at 8, and I was like, or 7, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, well, here's the record. He found out he was on the panel
Right as it
minutes
started.
before the panel.
No,
so.
no, after the panel started.
Oh, okay.
Technically, you started talking, and then I walked on.
All right.
Before I even got here.
Most well-organized panel 2K17.
Okay, so do we have anything more to show?
Have we thrown enough cartoons at you?
Yes.
I've got an idea.
God, they want more.
I've got an idea. Sir,
Show me what you
I don't have any animation to show, but I've got. Maybe we can present a new version, a new genre of animation called live action animation.
Okay, how does it work?
All right. First, you take something in live action and you do something with it and call it animation.
We already did that.
Oh.
Isn't this what those popular toy review channels do? They just like wiggle like Buzz Lightyear and
Silver
Elsa,
12
Spider-Man
million
together.
views. 30 million views. 6 billion.
Really? What the?
Hey.
Silver Colton.
I didn't
All right.
know.
So we have half an hour left, right?
my best friend.
Wrong one.
Wait, do you want me to get to the famous quote?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I know where it is.
Let's all just wait.
I will light the way.
You ready?
Let's fly to the castle.
I have the location of that quote memorized.
I'm going back to the Water Cats fan.
So I guess now we can either do Q&A or we could ramble about Share Face Eat some more.
I'd love to talk more about my
Well,
children.
actually, no, wait. I had a question about that because you said 3 months production time. Is that including making up the characters and
Yes,
everything?
it includes everything
So
about
if
it.
3 months ago, you're like, oh, you know what, I'm going to do this.
I mean, unless of course you count the year of world building I did for
That's
Animation
what I mean.
Steal my idea.
He's stealing your idea. For once, you get your idea done by an animator.
You're right.
I didn't steal it, I was inspired.
Okay, so the way Q&A is going to work, do you want to explain it?
Explain the quad.
Okay.
You will please animate your question on these little tiny lines here.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, yes, please.
I'm
That
going to be
sounds
passing
fun.
these out right down questions, and these folks will talk when you're ready, and I'll be collecting them and bringing them up so that they can answer the questions.
Oh, okay.
If we're going to animate them, we have to stack all of us, so it'll be like a flip book animation.
That would be awesome.
If you do that before the panel ends, I'd be very impressed.
Well, you know what we do? We lip read. Like, there's not even any text. We just have to figure out what they're saying based on how it's animated.
Yeah.
Don't do that, actually. That's a bad idea.
While we get this organized,
There's
I
two
have
sides to you.
I have the development sheets for the Share Face Eat characters if you want to see the disaster they started off as.
Thank you.
Okay. That's Todd. This is how Todd was born. I
Don't worry, I fixed it.
I designed him first, and then Crunchy fixed it.
I fixed it. You're welcome. What can I say?
And then Donkey Boy was about the same all the way through. We straightened his legs though.
That's because I made a good design.
I
didn't include nostrils, it's my style.
This is my boy, Sean. He started out as a pure good, and then Pimations wrote him.
Do you use storyboards?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Man, I love storyboards.
I think everyone does.
All animations start out as storyboards. Storyboard, for those of you who don't know, is basically like you make the animation but in comic form first. And then you basically snapshot each comic panel and put it together with sound. And basically, if you ever seen the Odd One Scout, that
Odd One's out.
You're a disaster.
Okay, the Odd One's out, and those that the genre of animation they do like storyboard / animatic style animation. That's what it is first, and this is to get all your timing and make sure your jokes hit correctly.
Yeah, it's like 20 hours of straight work that nobody ever sees.
You know what? I just want to mention that I'm a terrible animator who doesn't storyboard because my animations or the style that I usually go for, it doesn't require them because it's just like moving puppet bits around, which means I can just sort of make it up on the fly. That being said, I have sort of like been half doing it with more recent stuff because like, you know, for complex, I'm doing it for a bit for Brainy Polka animated, which, by the way, don't worry, that'll be finished eventually, but yeah.
Didn't you say late 2017?
I said late 2016, and I apologize.
Remember when I said the Elements of Cringe would be done by January?
Just say it was a typo.
Yeah, but which week or which year?
I don't know anymore.
Next year, maybe?
I'm not going to make promises anymore.
Coming soon, Valve time.
I can try my best to poke it with a stick until it's done.
This is actually a really quick question I've never had before. What is one thing you love about one of your other panelists' animations, so not your own? And I have to say, I mean, I could say something about everybody here, but I'm a silly person, and like, Viva nails ridiculous, silly, like, weird stuff. So that's one of my favorite things about someone that's not me.
Oh God, putting me on the spot. I like Mike. I like the earlier like he was doing non-pony stuff and then he went into pony stuff and he nailed it immediately. I love what you did.
Thank you. Not a problem. Pass the praise. Pass the praise.
Hi.
You do really good lighting. Ridiculously good. Really moody.
You're really good at making animations smooth and feel alive.
Okay, cool. Brody Dance Party, I really love your use of pistons. They're fantastic.
It's like picking favorites and doing the same thing for each
I can't pick favorites, I love all of you equally.
He's just trying to pretend like he's into some I like this question. In your desktop, what's in your evil plans folder?
Final.mov.
Yes. Final. No, really final this time. Okay, no. This is final. Wait, never mind. This is final.mov.
You know, it'll be fun. Next year we save an animation for the end of the panel, so that way people don't leave in the middle and they have to listen to our rambling.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Come back.
Or it's just footage of me deleting my YouTube channel.
Do it.
And then I cry in joy.
He's free.
I'm free.
Release him. Alex, you are the free him Pikachu game.
Okay. Minty, what's your question?
Who does your audio for your videos? So basically with Luna's Determination, it's basically just based on the song itself. So I put the song on the timeline and I just decided I don't touch the audio. I put the video above and I don't try to mess it up because I have no skill at all with audio editing. You look at my videos or listen to my videos, you clearly see I have no skill at all with that. So.
I love this one. What is your biggest obstacle to completing an animation? And that's it, completing the animation. That is the biggest obstacle, I swear. You spend so long on something, it's like eating the same flavor day in and day out, and eventually you just want to eat something else, man.
You can only eat sushi so long.
Yeah, you can only eat sushi so long until you get sick of it.
More like, it feels like college dramas, you know, because like, you do it every day because it's what you have to do, and then it gets to the end, and you're like, if I see another chicken flavor packet, I'm going to throw it.
Yep, and later it changed for vegetable flavor, and it's the same thing again, I think.
Here's an easy one to everyone. What FPS do you use?
What FPS?
24.
24.
24.
I love this question. This is a long one.
Oh wait, hold on. It's 24 because 24 is divisible by 12, 6, 3, and 2. It makes it very useful.
Some animations
Alright, ready for this question? Frame 1, W. Frame 2, WH. Frame 3, what? 4, what? 5, whoop. 6, what pro? 7, what pro? 8, what pro? 9, what are you doing? 10, what program do? 13, what program doi? 14, what program do go? 15, what program do you? Make it stop! You. 17, what program do you us? 18, what program do you use? This is brilliant, thank you.
So I have an actual question.
The answer is yes, by the way.
Someone wanted to know how or anyone storyboards a fight scene. I did a little bit of combat in Sheriff Hayseed, so what I did there is I kind of blocked out the main punches, just those keyframes, and then I actually did a stick figure animation of two dudes fighting to match those keyframes just so I can get the timing right. And then from there I matched the puppet to wherever the stick figures went.
Wait, it's a puppet?
Yeah.
It looked like it was. Okay, right.
Well, that's Toon Boom, I guess.
That's Toon Boom, yeah.
Shout outs to Pivot, old-fashioned stick figure animator.
It was my life.
Program, rather.
If you use pivot, can I get a hey yeah?
Hey
yeah! Yeah, there we go.
Alright, this is a question, I guess, are we like the last Flash animators?
I think so.
Dying Breeze.
I mean, I'm on my last Flash project and I moved to Toon Boom with those guys who are the cool guys.
I'm actually moving over to Tim in the morning.
Welcome to the cool kids table.
Are you doing Toon Boom also?
I'm going to move to Toon Boom when the next version comes out because I'm going to buy a permanent license, and the version you buy is the one you're stuck with forever. So therefore,
I bought mine and it had a huge glitch.
Well,
I'm trying not to make the same mistake.
And then you can no longer eat because you will not have money.
Well, I live in the city where they make Toon Boom, so if I have a problem, I'm gonna make sure that it gets fixed.
Or you can like Mission Impossible your way in and steal a costume.
So I just brought that up because the question is, how do you get such smooth lines in Flash or Animate? And the answer to that is you have the most recent version that gives you all the nice tools, and then you also animate in 1920 by 1080 instead of like some people animate at a smaller resolution, so you don't have as much line control.
Yeah, and then when you're trying to make a compilation and their pictures are smaller than everybody else's, you're like,
I like this question. It applies to me and to everyone. How do you balance animating and holding down a job?
Well, you got the perfect answer.
Okay, so I work as an animation director for a VR company and also do YouTube stuff as a hobby, and it's really scheduling, adhering to the almighty schedule that you make, and knowing that anytime anyone's going to ask you, have you seen, have you read, have you played, have you watched, fill in the blank here, you just be like, no, I don't. I don't play video games or watch TV or do anything other than animate.
There is only work, and what you do for fun is also work.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you're making like weird cats kissing each other in space.
Dabbing videos.
All of the life choices led to this moment.
What is my sense of fun?
You're like Mike, you just hate fun.
Okay, yeah. But really, it's hard. It's a really hard thing to do, and you have to give yourself a break. One break a week.
Paper.
But yeah, if you also I find like live streaming helps if you're working on your own personal project, because no one wants to be in a live stream where you just see someone silently cruising Twitter or watching other videos, so you have to work.
Yeah, we should live stream together more.
Yeah.
Just talk.
Murder! Oh no, man down!
Doesn't count as a
We need a medic bag!
I did nothing!
TF2 analysis got a proposal, we got a murder. I've got a couple of questions on this one. So, first question is, how does one start animating? I just want to mention that on Crown's channel is the perfect video for you to watch, which introduces that perfect kind of thing. So,
I got a nice challenge for us up here. How about we don't use the phrase, just do it?
No, but dude, you just said it. Why did you say it? You said it. You said it.
Well, you remember what happened 2 years ago?
I know, and I was gonna bring back the old meme. Oh.
Yeah.
Do it!
You get that!
Quick, thesaurus!
How do you start animating?
You start with
Here's an old animation reference. You draw one frame in front of the other, and soon he'll be walking out the door. Anyone know that?
Starting the animation is easy. Finishing it is
Yeah, always realize that finishing is harder than starting.
And if you do want to get into animation, and I keep mentioning the show or keeps being brought up, I have cards and I'll get you to the videos and you can watch them. So
I do recommend it. The second question on this card is, what is the process of designing a character?
Ask Crunchy.
I love this one. This is my
There you
favorite
go.
one. I'm a character designer by trade. I character design for like 8 hours a day, every day. If you need a character design, my commissions are low. But you want to make sure that when it comes to starting a character, you want to come up with a solid idea for the character that you're going to design. If it's, for instance, a pony character, since we're at Panelist, but if you want to start with a pony character, you want to start with a very strong idea of what that character wants to be. You got to conceptualize the character. Like if you have a pony that wants to bake bread, you want to start out with a bread-like design. You want to think about the colors, and you want to think about the name. Like, you know, if I were going to do a bread character pony, I'd be like, maybe Baguette. See, that's good. You need to think. So you'd start with a character named Baguette. You go, oh, it'd be kind of neat if they were, you know, a French pony, and you know, you might give a little curl in the ear or something, you know, something good. But you don't want to go so far outside the character design boundary that they don't fit in the universe. So it all depends on the kind of character that you want to design, whether it's in a universe that already exists, or it's, you know, floating out in the void of original character space.
Okay, so my version of character design, I go to Pinterest, and if I'm designing a cat character, I go type in cat character on Pinterest, and I go, I like that one, and that one. So I'm going to take all three and Frankenstein them together, and then that's my character.
It's alive!
Well, my way of designing characters is that I disappoint PD.
Oh yeah, he can't design griffins.
Do we have that?
Oh no, we don't have that.
My process of designing characters consists of throwing up on my Cintiq and then crying.
His designing characters is, he goes, all right, here's this, Crunchy, fix it.
It's true.
Hold on. My process of designing characters is getting a pony and just messing with the hair until I get something that looks competent.
So my process for designing is I just go and I watch My Little Pony and copy the character. Alright, so we got this question and it's will you be able to cooperate into an animations mashup? And that's called Ponies the Anthology. And Viva had stuff in the intro. Me, Animations, Crunchy Crow, and Pika Petey. So that's almost everybody up here was involved in that.
Yay!
I'll contribute next year, I promise.
I wanted in, but you.
I was there, I watched it.
I contributed by the definition. I didn't actually make
Technical.
anything. Yeah, it's a technicality.
Technicalities.
Okay.
So, how long did it take to find your style of animating?
I'm still struggling.
Yeah, you never find it.
That's a never-ending process.
Yeah,
Yes.
you just draw how it feels good, and then you're like, that's in style, it'll change in a week, probably.
You already have a style. You don't need to find a style. Finding a style is like finding your handwriting.
Yeah,
You already have a handwriting.
Well, my handwriting's terrible.
Maybe that's a bad example.
I think it's an okay example because if you focus on making your handwriting more clear and clean, then it will get better, you know.
Well,
Yeah.
usually the style fits within what you like, what you enjoy, what is inside what your vision of something is. And usually it's going to be how you find the tools to go with the idea that you have in mind. One of the things that really influenced my style.
Alright, I got this one. Can you give an example of constructive criticism for your fellow animators?
He's so mean to me.
Okay,
You're
so in order to give constructive criticism to fellow animators, first you must know your fellow animators and know what works with them.
You're just a hater.
So, Minty, I think you're really good at backgrounds, but I would love to see you do humans, because Minty is a soft little child, and you'd be all nice and ginger with him. With Pymations, he's rather dense, so you gotta be like, Pymations, you suck! And it's so cringe, God can't just draw what Crunchy draws.
But the thing is, you also bully me on YouTube.
That's a bully.
No, I don't bully.
You call that bully?
We ban. I'm making a petition to ban PD from all BronyCons.
I've got constructive criticism for Pika Petey.
Yes?
You are never on model, ever.
You know he's sensitive about that. Oh my gosh.
Oh!
He needs to know all of this.
I don't make models.
Bringing out the big guns.
I can't believe Petey's dead.
Then I'll make him.
No, I'm just joking. I'm just doing a bit here.
Well, to me, too much butt is not enough face.
Yes.
Make their eyes bulge up bigger.
Yeah, more zero eyes.
What about most of the time? More red and black. More rainbow.
Or red and black.
To be more serious though, constructive criticism is best served in a happy plate instead of a bashing over the skull plate.
Alright, so we got like 10 minutes left.
More questions?
More questions?
You guys carrying a bunch.
Oh boy.
Alright, give me one question.
Speed run.
Let me see what we got.
Speed run.
Speed run.
Another one.
Like,
A question for the nobody. Give me one. Yeah, nobody knows who I am. Doesn't matter.
like,
Oh boy.
who's that?
Names you can think
Pymations. Any other food-related names you can think of?
Pizza Maters, woo!
There is a Pizza Mations out there. He's real. I found him once.
I thought I was good. I thought I made a genuine, high-quality meme there.
Not good enough.
Pickle Rick.
Let's do her question. Please, can we do her question?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, why don't you? Why not?
What's the Wi-Fi password? Why the fly would you ask me this question?
What is the name of your YouTube channel? I don't know.
PewDiePie. I'm Crunchycrow at YouTube.com.
Hey, Travelers!
Shameless self-promotion.com.
This one says, all of them. How do you keep coming up with ideas? Just do it. You just take, for me, I just take a simple concept and then take it way, way too far. And then when people tell me, PD, no, stop, I'm like, yes. Because we need to be more positive here. So let's see, I know we've gone too far, but let's see how far we can go.
This is what happens when a human being has no boundaries.
Two Pimations. Is today a wonderful day for pie? And I think PD can answer that. It is. Okay, it's a very wonderful day. It's always a wonderful day for pie.
It smells a lot better.
Yeah, it smells a lot better than I.
Everyone in the house.
And this
Adam was me.
Oh yeah, and someone else asked if I could make a Metroid animation.
No.
Can you not ask questions like that?
You say yes, you can, but you don't want to.
I mean, yeah, probably I can, but I also have 40 other things on my plate.
All right. I've got a question here. How do I get good?
Well, you do the stuff that is bad, you stop doing it.
Don't do the bad stuff.
For a very quick, real answer, I'd say dedication, lots of practice, just keep doing it. Eventually you'll get better, no matter what it is.
For another real, actual answer to how do you get good, always try to do something outside of your comfort zone. Really push how far you can do something. Like, if it's whether it's a video game or whether it's art, you can go, I don't draw humans well. You sit down and you draw a person, even if you think it sucks, and then you draw another person, and eventually you'll get really.
5 minutes, okay.
Yeah.
That's how I
I've got a story for this question.
Story time.
All right, so doing art is like running a marathon. All right, it's not a race, it's running a marathon. And if you've ever seen anybody run a marathon, they always have the same face of, my body hurts, why am I doing this? That guy just pissed me. I bet he's a lot better than me. And meanwhile, that guy is just like, oh my God, my body. And that's exactly how everyone feels. Everyone feels the same way. Doing art is just horrible, degrading. But when you're in the middle of the marathon, it always feels like that. You only don't get satisfaction is when you cross that finish line and you take a step back and you're just like, holy crap! I just ran 26.2 miles.
But if we draw our whole lives as a finish line.
So, as you're doing art, and it's just been my experience, you never feel like you've gotten good because you'll always see what's ahead of you. It's only until you can stop, turn around, and look back at what you've done is when you truly see how far you've come.
Just remember, you don't come out of the womb drawing like Mozart composers.
That's why looking at that stuff.
It's a masterpiece. Oh, your baby's fine though. It's a masterpiece.
So we're gonna do the
You were the most artist.
What are we doing?
Special. All right.
I had a
We have, watermelon, holographic, automatic transmission, a Pika and Brony dance party, roundtable organization, generalization, rational, anachristral, monophonic, systematic, darkness, opinion YOLO, opponent Utah, Uno systematic extraction. If you put all those words
It's
together,
an anagram.
and it just reads town center, what program?
I'm going back to work.
I think that's a wonderful conclusion to this panel.
Thank you so much for coming.